Hello everyone, Marcel's Funny Moments back again here, and today we're gonna talk about Baldi's Basics Plus version 0.14 pre-release. So this pre-release was released a couple days ago on February 23rd. So let's see what's new. Okay, BB Plus version 0.14 pre-release. Hello Baldi's Basics supporters, I hope you enjoy playing this pre-release. Version 0.14 is going to be entirely dedicated to bug fixes, quality of life improvements, and balance changes. So this pre-release doesn't have much in the way of exciting new features, but you may still find a few surprising changes. Most notably, the elevators have been reworked a bit, both technically and mechanically. One change you want to know about is that you now need to press a button inside the elevator to finish levels. What? Press a button so I can just walk in and call it a day? Wow. Don't forget it. Alright. As before, the changelog will be ready for the public release. Now, let's go back. Version 0.14 pre-release. Okay, now let's see. Reworked elevators technically and mechanically, added a button in the inside of elevators that the player needs to push to exit the level. Cool. What the? Undocumented changes? Added nameplates to the exterior of classrooms that inform the player of what activity is inside of a bonus question is available. Nice! Added a chalkboard to the pit stop that informs the player of the next level's level type. Oh, wow. Added a circuit reset button that generates in main attendance faculty rooms that will lower all raised power levels in the level. Nice! Now we don't have to go. Window textures are updated. Green bars. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Mistman. What is this? What are these corporate windows? I don't even know if that's a window. That looks like a fence. And this looks like not a window. I miss these windows. What is this? What the heck is this? What? What? What is this? What is this? Windows are officially ruined. Oh boy. Miss Man has officially ruined Windows. Not the computer thing. The windows in the schoolhouse. Oh my god, they now have blue squares. Oh my god, he ruined Windows. What the heck is that crash texture? I miss the old Windows. Microsoft Windows first early trademark texture? Yeah. Let's go back. Dithered several textures that were previously undithered. Added panes to the auto door, swinging door, and windows. Panes? What kind of panes? I don't see any panes. Let's go here. Auto door. Panes. What are panes? Oh, translucent textures are now dithered in game, and existing textures have been altered to accommodate for this. The large icon of Nanapeel, Invisibility, Elixir, and Nothing, and Johnny Spry were also updated. Okay, Math Machine will be completed after 3 pairs of balloons are matched correctly. The play and skip buttons no longer show up when starting a level. What? Mistman. Oh boy, now he's going in the same direction as Baldi's Super Roleplay remake. He He's now ruining the game. Now I can just skip. This means the level will now start immediately. Oh, come on. Ooh, the thanks for playing music now continues to play in the pit stop. NPCs no longer try to enter events while passive. Oh, come on. Baldi no longer appears bigger in the camping field trip. All activity-less classrooms now have a water fountain. Nice. One of the activity-less classroom variants was altered to make a space for a water fountain. What? The elevator in the pit stop no longer blocks the packet-o-matic being clicked on. Oh, nice. Glitches. Ooh, there are a lot of glitches. The exit sign no longer generates near elevators. Pressing a circuit reset button will reveal all classrooms connected with cables on the map. Ooh, nice. The hallway with pillar now generates with two missing walls. NPCs occasionally stop at one of the entrances of the wormhole room. Aside from clicking noises, the Picnic tutorial is completely silent. Oh no. Despite being released in 2026, the pre-release still mentions the copyright date as 2025. Why doesn't he fix the copyright thing? Entering a field trip in the field trips mode will softlock the game due to a missing reference in the reworked pit stop. Okay, that's a lot of glitches and a lot of updates, but some of the game was ruined. Now, let's go to the public version. I can't believe this is actually real. My laptop is currently at the repairs to fix its battery life and charger. So I'll play this. But I can't record videos on PC due to the virus situation, so I have to record on the phone. It was released on March 2nd, 2026. I'm happy to announce that BB Plus version 0.14 is available now to download. This update brings many quality of life improvements and bug fixes. This will likely be the last major update to the foreseeable future as I shift my focus to 1.0. Nice! 0.14. He also plans on releasing several 0.14 subversions with more minor improvements in order to make sure the early access version plays as well as possible during the wait for the next major update. 43. Oh boy, 43. Now let's see some changes in this new public version. Added a button to maintenance floors that resets the entire circuit, lowering all raised power levers. A chalkboard to the pit stop, a new shader effect which renders alpha levels and sprites and textures via dithering, new green window which is used for classrooms, added exterior signs to classrooms which show what the activity inside the classroom will be. Bonus hanging neon signs will appear under these when a bonus question is available. Nice. Elevators now have a button inside. This button must be pressed while inside the elevator in order to fish a level. It lights up when the elevator is open and ready for exiting the level, even if it will go out of order when approached. Pressing the button counts as reaching the elevator and will set the elevator to the out of order state if the player still has to reach more out of order elevators before they can exit. Elevators now switch to an out of order state during power outages in the maintenance level type. When power is restored, the elevators will be restored to their previous state. The elevator screen no longer has buttons for skipping the pit stop, continuing, or starting your level. The elevator screen now automatically starts the loaded level once it's ready. In order to skip the pit stop, the player has to turn around and press the button again. Turning around, I thought in the elevator you just stay still. Match machines now only require 3 matches to be made instead of 4. Well, that's nice. Once 3 matches have been made, the remaining pair will automatically reveal itself. Nice. Reduce the max distances that power levels can generate from their respective classrooms. Adjusted Baldi's speed curve on floor 4 so that his speed once all notebooks have been collected, assuming no activities have been failed, is slightly faster than it is on level 3. Nice. The elevator music now continues to play in the pit stop after the elevator screen closes. Adjusted the size of the camping Baldi sprite to be more consistent with Baldi's other sprites. Remove the decorative plants from the pit stop elevator. Why? I guess maybe it's because of the packet-o-matic. Anyways, water fountains are now guaranteed to spawn in floor 1 classrooms. Nice. Change several sprites and textures to use the dithered transparency shader effect. Dithered several previously undithered sprites and textures. Change the old bonus question signs to the hanging neon bonus sign. Wait, and now it just says bonus? Bonus what? Bonus what? It's, suppo- it's supposed to be all questions, but now it's just bonus. Bonus what? The wood window has been re-added and updated and is now used for the principal's office and faculty rooms. I am now looking at those windows. They look absolutely horrible. Classrooms can now rarely have windows. These use the new green window, updated the copyright year to 2026. What the? Gave principal of the thing a new idle sprite with his hand down. What do you mean? Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Ooh, a bow tie. But what is that? Will it? What the heck is that? I guess that makes him angry. He's kind of walking like angry. I missed this one. Now I can tell which is which. At least Miss Man added the bow tie. Oh, I'm not looking at that monstrosity. This new sprite has received improved color on the bow tie. Increase the size of the trigger used to determine if the player is inside an elevator or not. Reworked more sprites and textures to use the different transparency shader effect. Exiting a level or using packet-o-matic will no longer stop the sticker opening animation. Does the packet-o-matic look the same? Yes, it does. Thank goodness. Change the word level to floor on the chalkboard that displays the next level type. Okay. Oh boy. Overhaul the systems that manage some managed game elevators that can now be switched between different states more freely as a result. Playing a MIDI music track that is already playing no longer causes the track to restart. Okay. Open area calculations will now group all cells in the non-hallway room together. However, it will not mark non-open cells as such when doing so. This fixes navigation issues with more complex room layouts. Okay, that is just... I don't know all those cells things. Ooh, bug fixes. Okay. Nice. Level generator. Boy, that is so long. That is so long. Fix the about button on the main menu being 1 pixel too low. Okay. A bug in endless mode. Potentially fixed a bug in endless mode that would cause some balloons in Balloon Buster to not be counted by the activity after it had been reset while a bonus question was still available. Play and options buttons on the main menu being 1 pixel too low. Exit sign sprite being invisible. And then it's just a bunch of fixes. What a lot of fixes. Finally, the playing around ambience not being affected by volume settings is now fixed, meaning everything will be quiet. Fixed a bug where arts and crafters could be stuck with a movement modifier from a crowd entity even after student shuffle ended. Okay, fixed an issue where the storage locker could not be opened from far away with a super stretchy glove. When opened from a large distance, the player will not be more guilt for using lockers. Nice. Fixed a caption error where a lowercase letter was used to start a sentence. What kind of sentence? Fixed a bug where Baldi's bus would remain audible after disappearing. What do you mean disappearing? It's always there. Oh wait, it disappears after completing the field trip. Oversight. Principal of the Things poster in his office didn't change with the character sprite. Actually, speaking of principal, let's go check out if there's anything else new with the principal. Where is he? But let's just search. Let's go back to the main menu and let's go search. And let's go click on principal. Detention for you. Does he have a new description, maybe? I missed this one. Wait, it's back to normal? Phew! Thank goodness. Phew! No longer this monstrosity. Wait, what? Okay, let's go to his description page. Does he have a new description? Does he have a new description? Okay. Does he have a description? Wait, it's up here. If I see anyone breaking the school rules, I'll make sure justice is served. It tastes good and fills my tummy. I see everything's the same, but maybe I did see a video that said the principal's description has been changed. But it's not. Everything's the same. Alright. That's enough for today. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Shout out to the Baldi's Basics Wiki for the information for this video. See you later.